If you're maxing out on squats every week at the gym, you're not actually training, you're performing. And I don't mean performing like an athlete, I mean like a clown at the circus. When you max out every week, you don't build any accumulation in your program. So, how are you expecting to get stronger when you don't do anything else? When you don't actually build the muscle to get stronger? When you don't actually work on anything? When you don't have the volume in your program to get stronger? Now, I know maxing out is fun and doing reps isn't. But if you spend 4 weeks, 4 measly weeks doing an RP7 or an RP8 as your top and doing your back offs and building that volume without testing, no testing at any point in those 4 weeks, I can guarantee you will start to feel stronger already. If you don't actually know how to plan this into your program, I do have a program audit down below. It's free. Just check it out and it'll tell you what you're doing wrong. When you max out, you don't actually hit this training cycle. The training cycle should be you have a stimulus, your body recovers from that stimulus, you adapt to the stimulus, you increase, and that cycle repeats. Fatigue does not equal progress. I talked about this in my last video. If you need to, watch that again. Leave 1 or 2 reps in reserve. Maybe leave a little bit left in the tank. Don't walk out feeling fucked every session. Walk out feel like you've worked, but it also should be a bit repeatable. So when you've actually recovered, you should be able to hit that again. And that recovery time should be about 48 hours. If you can't go into the gym and squat 2 days later, I think you might have pushed it a little bit hard. Yes, you're going to have sore legs, but it still means you can squat heavy. You could probably repeat that session again. If in 2 days you're still fucked and actually can't do that session again, back it off a little bit maybe. When you just max out every week, you don't have any specifics in the training. You don't actually target any of your weak points. What are you actually supposed to do when you get to the bottom of the squat and you find it so fucking difficult? Maxing out again isn't going to help that. Having the weak point targeting systems like pause squats, tempos, box squats, shit like that is what's going to actually help you progress better and quicker. Actually targeting those weak parts of your squat is actually going to make your squat a lot stronger than even adding the volume in. If you only add that 1 point in, your squat's going to get stronger. If you add all 3 of the points in that I've been talking about, your squat is going to blow up so quickly you'll probably be the strongest squatter in your gym. If you want to take your training to the next level, follow the 3 tips I've told you in this video, or don't. That's up to you. But if you don't actually know how to program these things and make your squat any better, even though you've listened to this whole video, down below there is a link to my coaching page where I will give you the best program to blow your squat up, guaranteed. And if in the next 4 weeks after you've signed up, you don't feel like you're making any progress, I'll give you your money back. How about that?